What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Welcome to my channel. Command Wind and Sea as the Tempest. The official blog post is out, and now we can look into the Tempest in depth. So let's dig into this. There is also an origin story being shared with us, but I might just avoid that and leave the link down below for you guys to check it out. But anyways, I am going to read this phrase here: the embodiment of the frigid northern element has arrived in his symphony of mist. The tempests are the master of wind and wave. These blade dancer use their sacred talents to save the people of Sanctuary from doom. Tempests are sacred defender using elements and edged weapons to defeat the dark forces that oppose them. Hailing from the cold isles in the north, those that dare stray from their homeland are pariah. Their calling is to use their talents to protect the lives of mainlanders at all costs. So looks like they are going to be called Blade Dancer because one of its primary attack is regarding the blades. So we will look into that, and in the codex this is what we are getting: Master Sea and the Sky, the origin of an exile hero. So our hero is going to be a exile one, but I'm not going to dig into that. But the wallpapers actually looks really nice. Then harness the storm, Tempest Skills, rain asunder with Tempest legendary affixes, how to wield Tempest, new Paragon system level and difficulty changes. This is the origin story of Tempest quite in detail. Be sure to check it out, and I will do the same as well later on. Now the skills. Harness the Storm Tempest skills, passive skill, Mist Touch. Your attack will periodically conjure a cipher to your aid, attacking enemies and mimicking many of your skills before dissipating into a Mist Touch orb. So this reminds me of a rogue class from Diablo 4 where you could actually summon your clones, and it's actually a ultimate skill in Diablo 4, but it will do it will replicate your attacks, or you can say it will mimic your attacks. So same mechanic might be here as well, but it has something to do with the orb. When you collect a Mist Touch orb, it reduces the cool down of Mist Touch, but if any ally collect a Mist Touch orb, it will empower them, so they can get empower and you can get the cooldown. So that's that. Primary attacks and ultimate. Wind edge, this is what it looks like. Empower your edges with violent winds that allow you to quickly slash at nearby enemies, dealing damage. If any enemy is out of range, you will rush to their location just like Blood Knight. but but against that enemy player, this has a cooldown. We will look into this. Then this is the ultimate for that. Wind edge temporarily allow you to charge forward and slice through enemies, dealing damage. You also gain a shield that absorbs damage. So all right, this could be a good one. Then there is another one: Wave Edge, unlock at level 34. Empower your edges with the crashing tides to create water with whips that allow you to unleash a series of sweeping attacks, dealing damage to your primary. So I guess this is what it looks like. This is actually the skill. Breaker, flourish your blade's edges, unleashing a wave that crash over enemies, dealing damage. Then cross winds, you and your cipher unleash a gust of wind at the target location, dealing damage. Vortex, conjure a vortex that pull in nearby enemies, continually dealing damage. Then squall, unlocks on level 8. Call on the power of the wind to teleport you and your Cypher to a target location, unleashing a wall of attacks. So that's nice as well. Blade dance. Then there is a blade dance movement. Throw the blades of your edges forward into the ground, dealing damage just like creators from God of Wars to dealing and stunning them. After a short delay, you pull yourself into the blade just like creators. Alright, damaging and knocking back enemies along your path. This is going to look cool. I'm going to check that out in slow-mo, definitely. Then Cascade unlock at level 20. You and your Cypher slams your edges into the ground, unleashing a crashing wave around you, damaging enemies. Flowing Strike conjure a Cypher at your current location as you dash forward in a flurry of blaze and water, damaging enemies in your path. And the list actually goes on, and some of them are actually not being played. But this actually looks like a blood effect, blood ability of Blood Knight, but in a water effect. But anyways, Rain Down Havoc. I'm not going to read all of those because the video is just going to get longer. Rain down havoc with Tempest legendary FXs. Many new skills specific legendary items are being released with Tempest. We wanted to give players a variety of items to tinker with so they can get a complete sense of what the class can do upon release. We're looking forward to the creative builds you conjure and shape. So I am not going to get into all of them because there is no point, because we have not get our hands on the class yet. So still you guys can pause and look it up, but I am also going to leave the link down below, and sure I will be reading them later on. But once the class is out, that is the time when I will start testing all of these. There are quite a couple of them, which is nice actually. And I already have like 80 mystery legendary sitting in my inventory, which will help me get all of these hopefully. How to harness Tempest. There are many ways to harness the raw chaos of the storm. Which will you choose? On May 23, visit the Tempest Hub in game to view the 5 different ways to experience this furious new class. Tempest Origin Quest, Relentless Stride. So there is going to be a lead quest, I think, which will be coming out. In brief cinematic questline, learn several of the Tempest skills, experience the harness of the Cold Isle, and play through the fateful encounter that led one Tempest to go into the exile and abandon their home. Alright, Tempest Trial Dungeon. Wield the storm full wrath in the Tempest Trial Dungeon, selecting from 3 play set builds. Enter a trial dungeon with full stats and pre-selected gems to experience the full potential of the Tempest. So this is a new way to experience Tempest, and I guess you won't be needing to change class for this. I guess this dungeon can be replayed as many times as desired. So I guess we might not need to change the class to experience that if everything is going to be pre-selected. So that is going to be a way of experience the class, I guess. Then the large plane, there is another thing coming just like fracture plane. The large plane is a special edition of the fractured plane where you can try playing as Tempest. Just like when it happens for the Blood Knight, to experiment and tinker with different playstyle before fully committing to the class. The large plane will also be a great place to try out new legendary items for those that enjoy making their builds shine as brightly as possible. Emerging Triumph will earn you a Tempest cosmetic and legendary gear. Nice. Create a new character and select a Tempest. Begin a new adventure, simply create a new character and start a new journey as your own fully customized wanderer from the north. And also, we will be able to class change at any level, I think, and there will be no cooldown on changing class for quite some time once the Tempest is going to arrive. So we will be able to go back and forth to our main class and Tempest whenever we desire. So that is going to be nice as well. And new Paragon mechanic. On my 23, the Paragon structure is changing as well. Going to get much more simplified. Hold on, let me turn on my calculator here. Let me see if you guys can see that on the screen as well. The calculator. It doesn't seem to be showing up. Hold on, it should do now on the other side when I will get into it. But yeah, there are going to be total of 5 Paragon tree and each going to have 16 skill. So that makes a total of 80 skills which we will be able to unlock. And to unlock one skill we will be needing 4 Paragon points. So dividing that into 4 we will be needing total of 320 Paragon points to unlock all the skills within all the Paragon trees. That's that, and each time when we are going to unlock a new skill within the Paragon tree, it is also going to improve our attribute bonuses along with that automatically. So you don't have to do anything for armor penetration or armor potency or anything for that. It will automatically upgrade each time when you are going to unlock the new skill. And armor penetration potency can go up to 800. Damage will go up to 80 divided into 64 if I am not mistaken. There will be, hold on, yeah, so there are total of 80 skills that we need to unlock. And what we are going to get each time is 80 upgrade for the damage with each skill unlocked. So 80 multiply into 80, that is the damage output we will get. And the life is going to be 800 multiply into 80, 64,000, but it will cost us 320 Paragon points. And right now, when the Tempest is going to arrive, we are going to be around 1350 Paragon tree, and divided that into 5 Paragon tree. This is where we should be, 270 Paragon level. And I think it does mention somewhere that we are going to go down below to 270 if I am not mistaken. But Vanquisher includes Vanquisher, Treasure Hunter, and Massacre. Survivor includes Survivor, Mastermind, and Apothecary. Gladiator includes Gladiator, Soldier, Champion. Brawler includes Brawler, Warden, Executioner. Slinger includes Duelist, Weaver, Ranger. And persistence attributes is talking about the persistence attributes, which is this one, I think. I already explained that how they are going to work, so it is going to be quite simplified, which is nice. And also we get to have 16 active skills, and you can also actually avoid unlocking all of them if you do not desire, and go into some other Paragon tree and unlock other skills. as well. You don't need to unlock all 16 to move up to the next Paragon tree. We will going to have the freedom in that regard, so that is nice. Then level and difficulty changes, just like from the Reddit, the Paragon are going down, and with that the Paragon level is going to be 299. Here what is say, we also reduce the level of difficulty mode from 15 to 4, hell levels 1 to 8, and inferno difficulty 1 to 6 will be condensed down to 3 different hell difficulty with our next content update. So this is what is going to look like. Hell 1 to Hell 8 is now Hell 1. Inferno 1 to 3 is now to Hell 3. Inferno 1 to 4 is now Hell 3. So this looks much cleaner, and max Paragon level at those level will now be become 270. So already I calculated that and I am right. After the adjustment we are going to get 200 or we are going to go down to 270 Paragon level. And also I calculated that it is actually going to take us like a whole week to gain just one Paragon level, or two maybe. Then there is this Paragon system update. This is what it looks like. Not sure what that is. This is an effort to make Diablo Immortal sustainable for all kind of plays now and into the future. Challenge rifts levels are also reducing from 600 to 200, and they are also adjusting the rewards for it, so we don't have to be worried. But yeah, definitely difficulties are going to be harder with that, and these bosses are getting retired. And codex update with the adjustment to difficulty, Paragon level, challenge rifts, and reliquary prevalent content in the codex, including the guide, conquest, hero journey, and achievement will be adjusted as well. So this is everything, and I might look into this again and break down specific things later on in my video. But do let me know what are your thoughts on this, and I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.